you guys to know that Miss Demeanor said so.
That's our show, bye!
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Kyle Gossett.
That's Kendon Lacey!
Great, just to get us started, can we get something that you are very passionate about? Game of Thrones, wonderful.
Oh, I'm so excited for this.
Right. And I'm indifferent. So, without further ado, we're going to do some slam poetry. Improvised slam poetry about Game of Thrones. Whatever gets thrown out of the slam poetry, you'll see the lights go out for a second, and we will then start improv scene that will probably be mono scene, which means we're just going to stay in the same place. So without further ado, Game of Thrones.
I don't know what you heard about me. I'm not a bitch, my name is Cersei. I say what I want and I say it well. And then maybe after I give you an insult, I'll take a drink of my wine, so swell. It's red, it's Merlot, you see, and it's filled with the blood of my enemies. Because I don't care about anything. I've been slandered, I've been named, I fucked my brother, who cares? My name is Cersei, and this I swear, anyone who makes an enemy of me will perish, for they do not know that all my kids are dead.
Oh, that's right. Somebody yells out Game of Thrones, and then we realize, hey, Kendon, listen to him moan. For I am not a fan of the throne of games. Ask me about one of the characters. See, I do not know their names. What show does it come on? I simply don't know. I'll be like, all right, I'll watch it on HBO. Maybe that's correct, and maybe it's not. But it ain't Walking Dead. I don't watch that either, so what? Can a person live a sheltered life without being judged for once in his life? Can a person live with his mother until he's 30-something years old and never even try to find a wife? I feel like there's a whole lot of strife. Y'all need to calm the hell down. Because Kendon has turned his frown upside down. I am okay with being a single man in America today. See, I just flipped that shit around and y'all thought I was fucking gay. I'm not trying to take the conversation anywhere that it shouldn't go. But I don't watch Game of Thrones. And I thought you should know.
Motherfuckers, Kendon's gonna need to get on the wagon because we all know the biggest badass is Khaleesi, mother of dragon. She knows shit. She controls 2 dragons, Drogon, and the other one, the ones that are like, damn, I'll blow fire on you. I don't give a shit if you're Dothraki motherfucking son. I'm a badass. And I'm the mother of dragons. Look at me jump on this wheel wagon because you know that I can fuck shit up. I fucked Khal Drogo and lived. Also, I freed slaves. And I'm an upstanding citizen and the rightful heir to the throne of Westeros. So if you fuck with me, my dragons will eat your brain.
Dragons! I always considered them kind of a wreck, except for that one dragon in that movie called Shrek. That's right. He fell in love with the donkey. That was a lovely story, too. See, dragons is not my forte either. And I can tell that I'm not the only one, too. But that's okay. I could breathe fire any day of the week. Don't you know that I'm the kind of person that's quite sleek? Don't look at me and think his life must be bleak because I actually live a beautiful and wonderful life. Don't put me up on the shelf because I am just like they say on The Help. I am kind, I am smart, and I am as important as anybody will ever know. That's more than any fucking dragon can do. Let's go.
No, I've never been to Paris. Yes, my name is Varys. No, I've never been to Munich. Yes, I am a eunuch. See, my dick was chopped off. And I no longer have access to those manly parts. But I am cunning, and I am wise, and I will fuck your shit up. Because I am the master spy. You don't understand what it's like to not go life without the ability to procreate. So I, with spite and with vengeful hate, will eye you with clever disposition. And I compete with Littlefinger so I can destroy you with my own vision because I am Varys. Fuck you.
So in conclusion, for those who are like me that has never seen Game of Thrones, it's time to learn that those are all for the birds. And if you haven't learned anything about Game of Thrones, there's a fuck ton of cuss words.
Oh, honey, come on, Game of Thrones is on. Come on.
Thrones, you're watching Game of Thrones now?
Yeah, I'm watching. It's Sundays. It's time for Game of Thrones. I made some lamb. I made some potato salad.
Right.
And I made some blue vine. It's gonna be a good night.
I hope it's gonna be a good night. I'm still waiting. I'm waiting. I'm pacing and I'm waiting. The reviews haven't come in yet.
Oh, we don't listen to the reviews. They're always like, rape. You know? I don't care about that. All I care about is what's gonna happen to Bran. Do the children of the forest fuck him in the head?
We're gonna talk about your sense of reality on life later. However, the reviews are probably the most important thing this family will ever experience. The reviews are the opinion of people around us.
Okay, I get it. You're a journalist at the New York Times. I get it.
And someday I'd like to critique. I'd like to write reviews myself. But while I'm waiting on my own review to be reviewed, Game of Thrones is not the thing I want to watch.
Honey, you're putting way too much pressure on yourself.
I am an aspiring critic. We always put way too much pressure on ourselves.
Oh, I get that, and I get you want to be a writer, but I'm looking forward to watching, people getting their eyes bashed in. I'm real excited. Like, what's gonna happen to Cersei? She gonna shave her head like Britney again?
Game of Thrones. I think I see the problem now. You're relating Game of Thrones to life.
Game of Thrones is life.
No.
What else is there? There's like Tyrion Lannister, shot in a box, going over the Dothraki Sea. What else is there? It's like my life. I was an orphan. Where? You married an orphan. And this orphan was shipped overseas from Russia. Okay, I'm Russian by origin, but American by nationality. And I'm proud. I'm proud to have been shipped overseas by traffickers. Okay? As a baby, nothing untoward happened. Look, I'm proud of who I am. And all I'm saying is this show means more to me than is humanly probable.
Well, when you put it like that, coming all the way from Russia, I think we know where your violence comes from.
I am not violent!
Look at you. Game of Thrones is taking over your life. What? Where did you get a gun from? We don't allow guns in this house.
I've had it all along. Surprise!
No! You gotta stop looking at me like I'm characters in Game of Thrones. I'm not characters in Game of Thrones.
I'm sorry, I look at you right now, and all I see is that bitch Melisandre.
What does that mean?
If you would watch the show, you know. She's the red priestess. She's the one who's like, the night is dark and full of terrors. I want to fuck Jon Snow.
I can promise you, I'm not cheating on you with anyone named Jon Snow.
Good, because if you were, you'd be fucking a literal dead person.
So we gotta get a grip on reality here. You know, I'm pacing the floor. I'm waiting on reviews to come in, and you have let TV take over your life. That and clearly being a Russian.
What is that supposed to mean? Clearly being a Russian. Just because, like, I'm a Russian, like, I'm somehow just have a proclivity towards, you know, I don't know, violence.
As you hold a gun in your hand.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're starting to make me wonder what the hell happens when you drop our kids off at daycare.
Do you want to know? All right, Timmy, Clara, let's go to daycare. Hi.
Oh, hi, Miss Jones. How are you?
Hi, Mr. Donnie. Here's the kids.
Thank you.
Yeah. And if they speak up, you have permission to punch them in the goddamn nose.
Okay, kids, we'll talk about what Game of Thrones is later today.
You don't want to know.
You were messing up our children's lives.
You're gonna thank me later when our children are fine, upstanding citizens and never talk back to authority.
And that's what you want. You want our kids to not talk back to authority.
Correct.
That goes against everything I believe as a critic. I will always talk back to authority. I will always criticize. I will always judge those. That's what I do. That's what I aspire to do.
You know, as a young baby, I remember hearing stories from my mama. She would talk to me about the days when Stalin was in power. And how things were simpler then. Things were better. Because no one questioned authority, they just believed. They just subscribed to the propaganda they were being sold. That's all I want in my life. That's all I want for our children. I want our children to be able to listen to what we have to say and accept it as factual truth without questioning.
You want them to be Christian.
Eastern Orthodox.
Okay? I feel like you've thrown a lot out at me, and it's quite a bit to process.
Look, you and I got married under false pretenses. I get it. I told you I was born in California, and I know I lied to you. I'm sorry.
I think it was not having the Russian accent that really threw me off.
Well, I grew up in America.
I understand.
So,
You're still Russian.
okay, now you're gonna hold that over my head.
Outside of being a critic, I'm an American. And if you are part anything, you will always be that and not American.
Do you know what that means?
That I'm a racist. I'm well aware and proud of who I am. What is a racist if not a critic? Judging every move that he makes, every move that people make. I find myself walking down the street seeing people judging everything they do. Like, for example, the Australian boy that lives next door. Haven't you noticed his English is a little broken? I mean, why not just say good day, mate? What the hell is good day?
You know, in Game of Thrones, Daenerys and Khal Drogo have a hard time understanding one another at first. You know, he's fucking her from behind and she's like, no, I want to look at your face. And then she does that. And they're able to understand each other, not by language, but by face-to-face human contact. Human motives and interactions based on looking at each other, pointing it out. They understand one another all of a sudden, and I feel like what's happening with us is a similar situation. You're saying one thing, I'm saying the other, but we're not looking at each other and fucking it out.
I would love to look at you. But I'd have to write a review, sweetheart. And it won't be a good review.
Are you saying I'm not good enough in bed?
I'm saying if you were Game of Thrones, you might have been canceled. It's Game of Thrones.
Get the gun.
First of all, I'm getting there.
Why are you talking to the Australian boy from across the country?
Because at least he looks at me!
Who invited that Australian boy over to my house with his broken English, telling me what to do with my marriage?
You don't get to talk about him. Not when you're a racist fuck.
There.
Wow. It would seem as though the reviews are in.
Yes, the reviews are in and you're a douchebag.
I'm not a douchebag, I'm a critic. Call me what I am.
Shh! I'm going to pour a glass of wine, like Cersei.
Great, I'm going to write a review. I feel inspired.
Sorry, my phone is ringing. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Hello? Yes, bitch, I will come over. I'm drinking Moscato. Oh yeah, let's get turned up. My husband's a fuckwit. All right. Oh yes, girl. Thank you so much. Don't worry, my pussy's tight. Bye-bye.
The reviews are in. Would you like me to read them?
Pleasure yourself. Remember, I have a gun.
Guns don't scare critics. He's a bit over the top. The acting is a little too dramatic. The words are not necessary and broken in their English. He speaks too much of his pussy. He's cruel, he's crass. He has a friendship with the Australian boy across the street. It could be with benefits. While he judges his own marriage, his own husband, his own life, he realizes that his husband has been judging him. I'm thinking about headlining your review, Game of No.
So is that what we've become?
That's what you have made it become.
That's what I have made it become.
We are more dramatic than TBS, and they know that.
My darling, just made a television reference. You claim to not know television, yet you just quoted a tagline
My
to a
God.
television network.
My God. What am I becoming? You're changing me.
I have already changed you.
Don't talk like that. I am what I always have been, and that is a critic in which who is racist and proud of himself.
My darling, you are not that. You are a puppet of every major news media organization. You are nothing more but a puff piece writer for companies to help sell ads. That's what you are.
My dear, you have, if not, given the definition of it.
Who says we're dramatic?
Not I.
Not I.
As I stand here before you looking at you,
Yes, my darling.
wanting you in this moment,
How bad do you want me on a scale of 1 to fuck me now?